relationship I have with you and the relationship I have with ZOWIE, they're very different. I haven't heard from Natsuki in 2 days, ever since she told me she needed some time, and now... And ZOWIE, I haven't seen you in ages, sweetheart. She's my girlfriend. And ZOWIE is your best friend. Which one do you think is more important? Thanks for everything, guys. I'll see you around. Bye, Kazuma. Thanks for sticking around. Es ist wirklich atemberaubend, also nicht atemberaubend. Es ist schon interessant zu sehen, wie viel dazukommt, trotz kleinen Änderungen, obwohl wir sogar schon ein paar Wege eingeschlagen haben. Aber ich nehme an, das Endgame ist natürlich immer dann am verschiedensten, dann wegen den Choices, die man macht. Ah, Sunday, finally. Today's the day Natsuki and I can finally hang out. Since I work every weekday and Saturday, my boss forced me to take Sunday off. With exams coming up, I gladly take a day off to study or do homework. Not today though. I made an effort to get all my homework done yesterday, so I wouldn't be stressing out about it today. Natsuki went and got her own job to support her dad, so now we really rarely hang out due to school schedule conflicts. We've mainly been talking over text, and if we see each other in the hall, which only means today is extra special. She said she'll be here sometime around 1, which is about 5 minutes. Luckily, I took the liberty of cleaning up my room yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that. I went around my room till I feel a vibration in my pocket. It's a text from Natsuki. I'm here. Cool, 1 sec. Don't know why she couldn't just ring the bell, but regardless. I head downstairs to let her in. Hey, stranger. It hasn't been that long. How's Literature Club been? Kinda boring. Where are you? Miss me that much, eh? I playfully nudge her, but to my surprise she doesn't fire back. Yeah, I didn't expect her to be so uncharacteristically solemn, so for a moment there's a touch of awkwardness in the air. Anyway, I bought us some bento, so come on in. Oh, you did? Hell yeah! After hanging up her coat, she heads straight for the kitchen, walks up to the fridge, and grabs the big bento box without any hesitation. Always direct and to the point, huh? Before I know it, she's putting out utensils and cups for the soy sauce. You sure know your way around my kitchen. No duh, I don't even know how many times I've baked stuff in here, let alone ate food. You make a fair point. So, what are we doing? That's a good question. It's up to you, really. I'm okay with anything. In that case, we're watching the Perfect Girls anime. Nah, I finished it last week. But das war ja wieder, ne? How about we see if that manga with the psychic kid has an anime? Oh, that's a good idea, actually. From what I heard, the manga's pretty popular. There's a good chance an anime adaptation exists. Well, we can only hope. We both walk into the living room and sit down on the couch. I turn on the TV and hand the remote to Natsuki, who searches for the series we want. Sure enough, there's an anime adaptation. 3 seasons, that's a score. Without a doubt. Natsuki puts on the first episode. We both sit back and eat our bentos as we watch TV. That's süß. Almost an hour passes before Natsuki and I finally decide to take a break. We got through maybe 3 episodes in anime, which by the way is really damn good. A bit fast-paced for my taste, but still a good show nonetheless. So how's the job going? It's actually going really well. I got a pay raise the other day. Really? How much? 15 yen an hour. But that's not that much. Yeah, but I haven't really been working for that long. Besides, I'll take what I can get. Natsuki nods her head. So you got a job where? Oh yeah, I've been meaning to tell you about that. Don't tell me that you got a job at the same place. Jeez, who do you think I am? You stalker? Well, I wouldn't mind if we could spend more time together. Even couples need some time apart. Although she says that as if pouting, she can't help a smile from breaking out on her face. Anyway, if it's not my place, where's the new job at that? Yeah, about that. Okay, promise me that you won't get mad. Why would I get mad? Maybe mad is the wrong word, but I know you will feel weird about it. Just tell me so I can know if I should feel weird or not. Please calm down. I started working at my dad's job again. Helping to stock shelves, running register. The same stuff I did before. Huh? Really? She was right, I do feel weird about it. Does that mean you and your dad are on better terms now? I don't know if I say that we're on good terms. But I feel really bad for not doing anything to help, you know. I mean, even you have a job and you don't even need to be doing that. Plus, I don't want to have to rely on other people to help either. I want to be able to be more independent. Don't get me wrong, everything you say makes perfect sense, but I'm just worried, considering well you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I told you that was a one-time thing. Did you not believe me? She frowns at me, picking at the hem of her shirt. Much does Dupla. No, of course I believe you. But I'm still concerned about your safety overall. And either way, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. But I can't exactly ask for this much help, even from you. Actually, especially not from you. I don't want to be a burden, so... Natsuki, you're never a burden. I just don't want to see you get hurt. I'm perfectly fine. You worry about me too much, dummy. See Natsuki blush like that, I can't help but smile. I know that it's annoying. No, it's fine. She inches closer to me. I don't mind. And extend my arm slowly, ensuring that Natsuki knows what I'm doing. She doesn't move away, so I put my arm around her and gently pull her towards me. After Natsuki told me about her dad beating her, I realized why she had been so opposed to physical contact. Of course, I also realized that Natsuki was lying about her dad hitting being a one-time thing. Now, I'm no therapist or psychologist or whatever, but I think it's reasonable to assume that the person would be opposed to physical contact if they've been assaulted multiple times. Someone acting like Natsuki did it from only one time, it seems like a stretch, to be honest. Especially considering she was acting that way before I found out about the one time. Regardless, I never brought it up with her for obvious reasons. Probably best to keep it that way too. The conversation trails off from there, leaving Natsuki and I sitting shoulder to shoulder. Eventually she rests her head on my shoulder. Her left hand locks with my right, and we take turns squeezing each other's hand. It's not exactly what I pictured cuddling to be, but it's making my heart rate skyrocket nonetheless. Hey, Kazuma? Yeah? I know we haven't talked much lately, but... I love you. Hey, Choco. I love you too, Natsuki. How long do you think it will be like this? What do you mean exactly? How long do you think we'll be dating? Well, this is the hopeful answer and that's the realistic answer. Which one do you want? Realistic, duh. Alright. It depends, really. I've never been in a relationship before, so I have no idea what happens the longer it lasts. But I'm sure whatever comes up can be solved if we're honest and communicating with each other, right? Sounds about right. For someone who's supposedly never dating anyone, you should know a lot. I'm just going off advice from mom. Ah. Yeah, she seemed really smart. You and Zoe still friends? Zoe? We haven't talked since Valentine's Day. Why? Just wondering. So, yeah. What do you want to know? What do you want to do now? Let's watch some more anime, I guess. Sounds good to me. Okay, das heißt, wir schauen ein bisschen mehr Mob Psycho noch. Und das war's mit dem Tag. Kommt jetzt was Neues, oder? Okay. Ich bin sehr gespannt, was für ein Ending wir jetzt wieder bekommen. Oh. Good morning, Kazuma. Good morning, Shuri. How's it going? Not too bad. Exams are coming up, so I've spent most of my time studying. Quite a party animal lifestyle you get, eh? Psst, like you're attending raves every weekend. We both shall laugh. Anyway, how about you? Same old, same old. I guess it's good to keep busy, but my job is eating up so much of my free time, it kinda sucks. You should ask for some time off then. You said your boss is lenient, so maybe he'll understand. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. You know, I was thinking about getting a job after you told me you got one. But I figured it was better to wait until after exams. Way too stressful otherwise. Yeah, that's probably the smarter choice. Don't do what I did. Where are you thinking of getting a job? Oh, probably a supermarket chain or something. Let me guess. Better pay? Oh, you bet. Also, the door was open as this health-looking sucker hurries through and heads for the desk. Good morning, everyone. Take your seats. We got a lot to do today. So let's get right into it. Today we're studying a new project, a research project, to be specific. The classroom simultaneously voices their displeasure. I know. Trust me, it's the last thing I want to grade. But regardless, school curriculum says we have to do a research project. So, this is going to be both a research project and a presentation. You're going to work with a partner that I think you'll work well with. So yes, there's a good chance you will be with your friends. There's a general murmur of excitement. I do warn you, don't make me regret that decision. Moving on, I'll be assigning each group a topic, which will be the focus of your project. One person does the paper, the other does the presentation. Once I assign groups, I'll give you the paper with specific. Capiche? Yes, sir. Good. Now, for the groups. Since we're odd, there'll be one group of 3. That group is gonna be Sherry, Emmy, and Kazuma. Sakurai looks at the 3 of us. Does that work for you guys? Yep. Sounds good. Alright, as for everyone else, Sakurai is off to waving pairs of partners. Once he's finally done, he hands out the instructions for the project and lets us get to work. Sure, Shioi immediately calls Emmy and I over. Let's get down to business. To defeat Hans? I'm glad it wasn't just me who was thinking that. Ah, sorry guys, you got 100 years off. Looks like we're covering the German invasion of the Soviet Union. Ah, do we have to do war? Considering what's assigned to us, yeah, we have to. It won't be that bad. So, is the project just like the war was as a whole, or...? Let me look. Her eyes glaze over the instruction sheet. Key figures and key battles, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, who's gonna do research paper? There's the 3 of us, so we can't split it evenly. Well, I think we should have 2 of us do the presentation, the other do the paper. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm not the greatest public speaker, so would you guys mind doing the presentation? I was just about to suggest that, actually. I mean, not just me playfully. Chicken. Well, you are what you eat. Well, let's start it then. Kazuma, you're working on the paper, while Emmy and I will handle the presentation. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's do this. Okay, Präsentation. Man, today was exhausting. Mir gefällt die Musik nicht. Not only did I have the history project, but I also had a bunch of quizzes. Some were harder than others, but I still think I did alright. It was a nice distraction from what's been on my mind recently. Natsuki. I pass in the hallways sometimes, and I gotta say, she's looking better. But that's not what's worrying me. We haven't hung out outside of school in almost 2 weeks now, due to scheduling conflicts. In addition to that, we have been barely texting each other. We're drifting apart. It keeps reminding me of when Sir and I just first drifted apart near the start of my first year. But it was different, mainly because Sir and I were just friends, best friends, but friends nonetheless. Natsuki's my girlfriend for crying out loud, which is why our lack of communication has been worrying me this whole week. Maybe I'm being a bit overdramatic. I'm acting like this week has been terrible, but it really hasn't. Plenty of good things have happened this week. So why does the negativity feel so overbearing? I'm home! Hey Kazuma, how was school? Mom coming home being one of them. It was alright, nothing out of the ordinary, and I've gotta get ready for work soon. Oh, when does your shift start? 4:30, so I'll normally leave around 4:15. You want a little something right now, or do you want dinner when you get back? When I get back, if that's not too inconvenient. I'm not really hungry right now. Alright. How's Natsuki? I just sort of shrugged my shoulders. Uh-oh, trouble in paradise? I guess. That wasn't a very convincing response. How do I phrase it? I'm just a bit concerned about her relationship because we haven't been talking much. Has she been ignoring you? No, it's not that. We just don't text or hang out with each other anymore. I see. Kazuma, what do you think you should do? I don't know. Do you want to keep dating her? Yeah. Does she want to keep dating you? Yeah. Are you sure? Trust me, Mom, you can tell when Natsuki doesn't want to talk with you. I'll take your word on that. But to me, it sounds like you two are just drifting apart. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Don't worry, sweetheart. It's natural. You guys are high schoolers. It's not uncommon for you guys to have schedule conflicts. In the end, though, it's up to you to decide if you want to work around those conflicts so you can spend time together. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Good. Just make sure that you really think about what you want to do. I hear ya. I'm gonna get changed. You should take a quick shower too, you smell. Hey! After making a face at her, I head upstairs with what little dignity I have left. In my room, I start to get ready to take a shower. Suddenly, a thought comes to me. I grab my phone off my desk and open the messages app. Open my conversation with Natsuki. I sigh. Hey. Hi, how are you doing? Alright, I guess. I wanted to talk to you about something. What? We haven't talked much recently because of work. Yeah, true. So I was thinking. I pause, almost not wanting to follow through with what I'm about to do. Taking a breath and closing my eyes for a moment, I relive some of the moments I spent with her. As I bite my lip, I slowly type the rest of the sentence. Maybe we should go back to friends till our schedules work together again. Natsuki's typing. It takes longer than standard lightning fast replies. Maybe she's mulling over it? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Alright then. I got work. See you around. I got work too. See ya. With that, I put my phone down. I think that was the right move. Thinking about it, even if I quit my job and rejoin the club, Natsuki would still be working all the time. Consider we've been, or whatever, we're dating for 3 months, going back to a school-only relationship doesn't seem worth it. It's only temporary though. I hope. And conscious to nervousness I felt earlier, I'm now left with a sense of loss. Will I even be able to face the club? What about ZOWIE? For my clouded, I eventually make my way to work just in time to start. And the same to you. As the customer walks out, I wave them off. The little convenience store been busy today, but I'm not complaining. I grimace to myself as another customer walks in, pursuing our wares. Welcome. My obligatory welcome out of the way, I take a few moments to rearrange and restock a couple of shelves before returning to register to serve the customer. It's a little old lady after some milk. She's a regular who I gotten to know quite well, as much as I certainly didn't need to. She could talk the ears of an elephant, as the saying might go. After scanning through her milk, she hands me some cash before her expression changes. Kasem, I've been having Kasem, ich weiß nicht, wie ich das so... Ich werde mich wahrscheinlich erschießen. Kasem, you've been having a rough day, haven't you? Ich weiß nee. No, not at all. We've just been busy. I'm fairly certain that she can't see through my facade. I haven't perfected my customer service face just yet. I don't think you've been that busy. Half of the shelves are empty, and if you're staying off in space, they aren't going to fill themselves. Ich kann keine Stimme. Before I have a chance to decide whether old ladies were reprimanding me or just concerned, she continues. If you don't want to talk about it, that's alright, but it's not good to keep these emotions bottled up. Whatever's bothering you, you know that it is only temporary. I wouldn't pry if I didn't think it was serious, mind you. Strength is not keeping things hidden away. Real strength comes from trust. Trust in your friends and your family. But more than that, it comes from being decisive. If you don't make your own decisions, you won't get anywhere in life. Life doesn't always turn out the way you want to, of course, but that doesn't mean you failed. You can always look at it from another perspective, or try again. As much as she tends to drone on for once, I find myself intently listening to her advice. She could glean that much just from my expression, then her powers of deduction must be terrifying to behold. At the thought of the old lady dressing up in a bat costume, a smile crossed my face. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. No, Batman, Batwoman, Grandma? Keine Ahnung. Ich hab irgendwas probiert. So. Neuer Text, nehme ich mal an. Das hört nicht auf. Oh! The bell rings, signaling the end of the school. I straighten myself up and wipe the sleep from my eyes. I can feel Sakurai looking my way, but I know he's just concerned about me. With the hours I've been putting, I don't blame him, honestly. I'm working almost as much as he is on top of school. This day is different, though. This is my first weekday off in a month, which is why I'm actually headed to the club. It's been a month since I've actually seen my friends, not to mention Natsuki, apart from passing by at lunch or on the way to class. I can't wait to see what they're being up to. I get up from my desk and slide my chair back in. I can feel myself grinning from ear to ear, and who can blame me? I step toward the door, Sakurai waves me down. Ah, damn it, I was hoping to avoid another catch-up. Kazuma, I'm on a few time, if you please. A touch bag over. It's not like the club will be arriving particularly quickly anyway, I'm just excited. Excited enough to not feel this fatigue showing on my face at least. I know you'll likely be headed to work, so I'll keep this brief. I know you're tired, but you're approaching 5 exams for the year. If you don't work hard at it, you'll fail, and we both know you don't want that. Well, no, but I also need money. Well, I'm not lying, I'm stretching the truth. I'm actually helping out because there's not really another option. Not for me, but for the owner. There's no one to replace me, so he's really relying on me at the moment. So I pull the hours not only because it'll provide me with healthy savings, but also because I know the old guy struggled without me. I'm not gonna pry into your financial situation, and I know you aren't exactly struggling, but there's a fine line between work and overwork. So I just want to make sure you're aware. I'll let you sleep in my class today, but don't expect it to happen again. I smile. As much as going about this sort of thing sometimes, this is one of the many reasons why Sakurai is such a good teacher. He understands. Thanks, I really do appreciate it. I give him a wave and head off, fighting the urge to run as the anticipation bubbles inside me. I wonder how they react. I bet they'll be stoked to see me again. It'll be hard to explain that it's only this one time for now, though. Either way, it's still going to be the best day I ever had in past month. As I finally arrive at the club room, I notice Monica sitting alone at one of the desks. I have expected the rest of the club to be here to surprise them, but this is still good though, too. Hey Monica! I start talking and notice that there's no smile on her face. It looks like she's thinking pretty hard about something. All that fades as soon as she notices me though. Ah, Cosmo, it's been a while. What brings you here? I can't help the grin that quickly returns on my face. Well, I guess we got the day off. I saw I could see a hint of panic on Monica's face, but it must just be because of how long it's been. Oh, that would be you. Hell yeah, so what have you got planned for today? How about that? The slight smile fades from Monica's face, and she clicks her tongue in... annoyance? Nothing today. Arion had to go home early. I feel the enthusiasm that had been coursing through me for the past week vanished in an instant. What? Wait, so no one's coming? No, sorry. She looks genuinely sorry for me. Of course she would. She must have seen the dumb look I wore as I walked in. But if you like, you can hang out with me for a while instead. I know it's the entire club, but since you came all this way for us, it's the least I could do. I've missed chatting with Monica, so far be it from me to turn down an offer like that. After spending the afternoon catching up with Monica, I decided to head off. I've been given a mission by the president of the literature club. Though if you ask me, it wasn't much of a mission. All I had to do was say hello to Sarah as I passed by her house on the way home. While I'm not totally sure as to why Monica asked me to check on her, I have my guesses. But at least I get to see her on one other club member today. Okay, size me in Surrey. I find myself at Surrey's store, still pondering why I was asked to do this. Maybe Surrey was sick today. That would explain why she wasn't in school. Anyway, I'm not getting anything done by just standing around like a lampman. I can't bring myself to knock. I've been standing here for what seems like forever, with my hand held in the air. God, I must look like a stalker or something. Standing all over my head, and it's like I don't want to talk to her. And in fact, Monica probably sent me here because she knows I do. Knowing Monica, she probably knows that something's happened and is trying to fix it. At least that's what I'm guessing she's thinking. But after talking to her, I get the feeling that maybe there's something else going on there too. Besides, no one else showed up to the club, and I don't think that was a coincidence. Plus, why was Monica even there if there was no club meeting? Maybe Sarah will know what's going on. Then again, maybe I'm reading too much into it. And this happened to happen on my first day off in so long. Damn it, I was really looking forward to do it today too. Whoops, I found myself knocking on the door without thinking. After a few long moments, the door swings open. Ich mag nicht, dass Sorry gerade das Outfit hat. Oh, hey Kazuma, I wasn't expecting to see you today. Yeah, I've just finished school and you weren't at the club, so I thought I'd drop in. Sarah's eyes widen. I'm not feeling too well, but don't worry about me now. Now that you're here, everything's much better. She doesn't look sick, but she's still in her pajamas. Has she been in bed all day? Why don't you stand there? Come in, I'll make some tea. Man, this is awkward. Sarah just sat me on the couch and left me to make tea. I haven't been inside the house for a long time. But what's slightly bothering me is the fact that she's pretty much normal. Does she not remember what happened between us? Or does she not care? I think the second one's closer to her. She may be clumsy and pretty laid back, but she wouldn't forget something like that. Maybe it's just that it didn't mean as much to her as it did to me. As I ponder the mind of my best friend, she walks back into the room with 2 mugs. Here you go. I made your favorite. I can't help but smile. As I take a sip of the tea, I feel a wash of nostalgia. Now this is serious tea. I don't know what she does to it, but nothing can compare to this flavor. As I lean back on the couch, Sayori sits down. So, what brings you over? Haven't seen you in a while. I can just smile dim, ever so slightly. It must have been hard for her, living next door to someone she couldn't reach out to. Actually, I just wanted to check up on you. Monica said you weren't at school. A flash of confusion strikes her face before an inquisitive look replaces it. Oh, you saw Monica? Where? At the club room. We had a nice chat, but no one else showed up. She asked me to check on you when I went home. You saw Monica at the club, but didn't she have work? Nah, I had the day off. It's been a month since I just saw the club, so I wanted to drop in. It was a shame no one was there today. Yeah, something about Zoe is off today. I can't place my finger on it. Maybe she really is sick. And oopla. And I shouldn't be bothering her. Clicking my tongue, I finish my tea and start to stand up. Well, I don't want to bother you if you're not feeling well, so I'll let you get you some sleep. No, wait! I pause. Zoe practically leaps from her seat to reach out for my arm, stopping just before she makes contact. But as suddenly realizing what she's doing, her arm drops back to her side. No, never mind. I hope you have a good day. Is everything alright, Zoe? I take a moment to look at her. She's taking a further step back from me and is wearing a weak smile. Ah, I'm just sick. Don't mind me. Alright, well, take care of yourself. Next door if you need me for anything. I'll walk you to school tomorrow, alright? Oh, you don't have to do that. Thanks, though. Just that weak little smile again. I'm really starting to think she's sick. I step off my TV watching trance by the ring of my phone. Turning down the anime I'm watching, I glance over it. Huh, that's different. I pick up the phone and hear my favorite voice on the other hand. It's been so long that I can't stop myself from grinning. As awkward as it has been, we've still been able to adapt to life since we broke up. I'm just happy I get to talk to her, if I'm honest. Hey, it took you long enough. Yeah, I had to turn on the TV. So, what's up? Been a little while. Yeah, about a week since we got up. It feels like so much longer. Anyway, I had a quick question to ask. Yeah, shoot. Have you been to the club lately? I smile. I might find out what's been on my mind all day. That'd be nice. Yeah, I went down there today, actually. Oh, nice. Did you see anyone? Not that you mentioned it. Just Monica. Yeah, I thought as much. Huh? What does she mean by that? Why, have you? Yeah, I visited yesterday. So, why did you think that Monica would be the only one there? I hear a chuckle from the other hand. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just thinking out loud. In any case, good chat. I'll talk to you later, Kazuma. Alright, night. You have to explain this to me sometime though, okay? Yeah, I will. Night. As many questions as that draws to mind, I can't help but consider what she meant. And with Zoe at home today, it would make sense that they didn't hold a meeting, but why did Monica still show up? Surely she had better things to do, right? I could sit here and theorize for hours, or I could just forget about it. I'm sure whatever it is, Monica will sort it out. If she needs my help with anything, I'm right here anyway. With that, I turn my attention back toward the TV. I found myself back into my desk chair. This project isn't particularly difficult, but man is it draining. Running my fingers through my hair, I look at the clock, 4:12 a.m. I want to go back to bed, but it wouldn't do me much good anymore. Through force of habit, I pick up my phone, half hoping that I received something from Matsky in the past 5 minutes. Ugh, what is wrong with me? I place it back down without actually checking. Shrugging, I turn my attention back to the monitor. 6 weeks since I left the club. Natsuki's new job. I wonder how the club is managing. It feels like such a long time ago since I was there. My computer crashes before my eyes. I'm lucky I'm saved not too long ago. I have to finish showing tomorrow with my progress. Guess I'll try to get some sleep for the third time tonight. Okay. Kann jetzt es jetzt sein, angesichts dass mir das Telefon nicht gecheckt hat, dass gerade Natsuki doch abgeschrieben hat? Oh nein. My eyes slowly shoot open as I run a hand through my hair. When I look at the clock, the time reads 11:46. Oops, looks I'm very late for school. Oh well, should I even bother turning up? It would be a hassle to explain why I was late, so maybe I'll just be easier to say that I was sick. Might as well just relax until I have to work, I guess. Given how scarce free time is, having a few hours to myself would definitely be much appreciated. I take a good cold shower to wash off the exhaustion I've been feeling these past weeks, but to no avail. We'll have a try, I suppose. Again. As I sit down on the couch, content to read some manga, I hear my phone start to ring. Oh, that's weird. Mom? As I take out my phone, I see not my mom calling, but Yuri. That's definitely weird. Yup. I answer, confused as to why she's not in class. Hey, Yuri, what's up? I hear a surprised sound from the other line. Oh, Kazuma, did she just hang out with me? Maybe she butt dialed me? My theory soon proved wrong when my phone begins to ring again, though. Hello? Kazuma. Sorry. I'm afraid I panicked when you picked up. I don't speak over the phone too often. That's fine, I guess. There's an awkward silence for a few seconds. He immediately cleared her throat. Anyway, I wasn't expecting you to pick up. Weird, is there ever a time that I wouldn't pick up my phone? Why is that? Well, I was looking for you at school and you weren't there, so I called you. I figured you were sick. No, just I was slept after working on an assignment. So, why were you looking for me? Wait, no one told you? Unfreaking believable. It was a joke, right? There's no way I just had that conversation. Without wasting another thought, I open my contacts and call my boss. After a short conversation, I hang up. At least I managed to get the afternoon off. No time to waste then. I throw my uniform and trapeze out the door, towards school. Ich nehme mal an, dass wahrscheinlich der Club auseinandergenommen wurde. Oder irgendwas mit dem Club. So, let me get this straight. You slept in because you were up at 4 AM working on an assignment. Yeah. He sighs at me and pinches the bridge of his nose. Not that I can usually muster up to the energy to care, I just want to get this close over with. Look, I know what it's like. Having to stay up late to finish assignments. And I like to think that I'm reasonable, as far as teachers go. But this is just not, Kazuma. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's hardly worth showing up on school if only an hour or so left. That hour or so left is really going to drive me crazy at this rate. Coming in late also disrupts your classmates, which is sure you know isn't fair. I want you to succeed, Kazuma, I really do. You're a bright student, but there's only so much I can let slide. I really have to consider the needs of your classmates as well, you know. I know, and I get that. I just need to better organize myself. Sakura takes a breath and grimaces. I don't want to waste time on this right now. I need to find answers. I'm glad to hear it, Kazuma, because I'm simply can't allow this to happen any longer, I'm afraid. I need you to promise me that you either ask for less hours so that you can focus on your schoolwork, or that you learn how to better manage your time. There are people around you who can help you do that if you ask them, but at this point you can't afford to do nothing. I can't afford to do nothing, huh? Why does that sound familiar to me? Alright, it won't happen again. I've been meaning to ask for slightly fewer hours anyway. I could easily ask one who could help me organize myself as well. But none of this matters. I don't care right now. I just need to be out of this hallway and in the club room. Yes, I need to sit through my last class, but it's irrelevant. I need to know if he was telling the truth. I don't know what to do. After class, I head straight to the club room.